Brilliance Audio presents the unabridged recording of Call to Arms, Book 2 in the Core series by W.E.B. Griffin, performed by Dick Hill. The Corps is respectfully dedicated to the memory of Second Lieutenant Drew James Barrett III, USMC, Company K, 3rd Battalion, 26th Marines. Born Denver, Colorado, 3 January 1945. Died Quang Nam Province, Republic of Vietnam, 27 February 1969. And Major Alfred Lee Butler III, USMC, Headquarters, 22nd Marine Amphibious Unit. Born Washington, D.C., 4 September 1950. Died Beirut, Lebanon, 8 February 1984. Semper Fi. Author's Note: The Marine Raiders of World War II were an elite force of a few thousand men formed soon after the war began. Like British commandos, their role was to operate behind enemy lines, attacking him where he was most vulnerable. They accomplished this job with no little success, most conspicuously on Guadalcanal later on in the war. Success being no guarantee of permanence, however, the Raiders were disbanded during 1944. Nevertheless, for the short period of their existence, these brave and daring men wrote yet another magnificent chapter in the proud history of the United States Marine Corps. This novel deals in part with the birth and early growth of the Marine Raiders and, specifically, with their first combat operation, an attack shortly after the start of the war on a more or less out-of-the-way and insignificant piece of Pacific real estate called Macon Island. Preface. The first surrender of United States military forces in World War II, the first time, in fact, since the Civil War that American military forces went forward under a white flag to deliver American soil over to an enemy, took place on a tiny but militarily useful dot of volcanic rock in the Pacific Ocean, Wake Island, shortly after the Japanese struck the U.S. Pacific Fleet at Pearl Harbor, Hawaii. In 1939, with war on the horizon, the U.S. Navy began to pay particular attention to the tiny atoll in the middle of the Pacific. This almost...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?